You see the wood grain, you hear my sexy voice. It's time for another review. Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Quest for the Couch, the series where we build a PC and we find accessories for it, we find cool parts for it, cool little things that makes your media center just that much better. And today we're going to be looking at two small wireless keyboards. First one over here, we got the Logitech K400 Plus. This is a 2.4 gigahertz based keyboard. And then over here we have the 1x1, which is something I reviewed previously. But this one's Bluetooth. It doesn't really have a name. It just says the 1x1 Bluetooth keyboard. Now, while I still enjoy using the 1x1 Bluetooth keyboard, I still don't like the touchpad all that much. It's still tolerable. It's not broken, but it could be a little bit better. And I opted for Logitech's more expensive alternative, which is not nearly as good construction-wise, and it is more expensive. But I like the key placement a lot better. You can notice there's little pieces of plastic in between right here that's it's a little bit more subtle, but it generally feels more filled in. So you have a little bit of a wider gap, just like about 1 millimeter wider, right? But to me, that makes all the difference. To type on, it's about the same noise, but I like bottoming out the keys on this one over this guy. However, I will say the overall construction, the 1x1 is definitely better. It's a lot thinner too, and it has this nice metal back, whereas this guy is pretty much 100% plastic. Now, in terms of batteries and battery life, Logitech claims 16 months if you use this thing for 2 hours a day. Now, I don't know if it's on the default batteries here. These are all kinds. These are what's included. But I haven't had an issue yet, obviously. I mean, if they claim 18 months and I've only been using it for like just a couple months, you know, better damn well work. This guy uses 2 AAA batteries instead of 2 AA. Battery life is measured a little bit differently here. You can have this thing on standby mode for 60 days before you have to change the batteries. There is an on and off switch, so if you don't want to drain batteries, I don't know how much longer it can be after that. If you kind of tested like the Logitech keyboard over here, where it's like, you know, 2 hours a day for how long. 60 days on standby mode is pretty good. It goes into standby mode after about 15 minutes of inactivity, which is nice, saves on battery. Now, I feel like I should state this one more time. Bluetooth, 2.4 gigahertz. So the receiver for this guy is included in the box. You have to purchase it separately for this guy, although if you have Bluetooth in your device already, you're ready to go. The only thing I will say is that for iOS devices, the touchpad generally does not work, apparently. That's what a lot of people are reporting, and even they're saying that on their website now and on the Amazon page. Which is, well, good that they're saying that. I just wish it would be a little bit more bolder or bigger text. But it works just fine with PC, just as well the other one. Generally speaking, I always go with 2.4 gigahertz if you have the option, if you can spend a little bit more money for something like the Logitech one. But the 1x1 is cheaper, it has a nicer back construction. And both keyboards really, there isn't really anything glaring about them. They're very similar. This one's obviously thinner, this one's thicker, but I do like the key construction a lot better. Maybe give the Logitech one a shot, and if you like that one, we'll just stick with it. But this is nice because it has that Bluetooth functionality inside it. You can connect it to other devices. And both, of course, have media functionality. Here you have to hit a button and then select the media key over here, whereas if you want to just adjust volume, you have that right over here. Overall, they're pretty nice keyboards, and they're under 30 bucks, so give them a shot if you have like a home PC, or hey, pick this guy up if you want to use it with your tablet. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm out.